So yesterday, DeMarcus Cousins had his debut as a Golden State Warrior against the Los Angeles Clippers. And there's some things to take away from this. First of all, this is the first team to start off 5 All-Stars in one lineup since the Boston Celtics, I believe, in back 1976. Second of all, this is the introduction of the quote-unquote death lineup, and it's looking a little scary for the rest of the league, in that Cousins, everyone on that team can shoot now. Draymond can shoot, Clay can shoot, Steph can shoot, Kevin can shoot, and DeMarcus can shoot. DeMarcus can shoot threes, remember that. But I want to say, overall, his game, he had a decent game. He had 15 minutes played, but he fouled out. He scored 14 points, had 6 rebounds. I think he had 3 assists. Check. He had, 3 assists. So, as a total, the starters all had combined 23 assists, which is good. It shows that even with the new lineup, they're moving the ball well. But DeMarcus, to me, looks a little slow. And he doesn't look as aggressive and physical as before. He only scored 4 post points. He had the dunk and he had a layup, and both of those were on rolls from a pick and roll. The 3 threes is what really I want to focus on, because this is bad for the rest of the league, because everyone in that lineup can shoot, but at the same time they can shoot, but they can also drive in and lay up. Steph is pretty good at driving, even though he's known for his deep range. He had 28 points in the game. He only went 3 for 11 from 3. So that means that he had 5 free throws. So you take 5 plus 9, 14. So he had 14 points on 2s, which is kind of unusual for Steph. But so far the death lineup doesn't look like a death lineup. Draymond only had 7 points. Clay only had 9 points. I mean, the thing that I think people should be worried about is the passing, because Draymond only had 7 points. Malone had a double-double. He had 8 rebounds and 9 assists. Again, they had 23 assists. The starters all had 23 assists. KD still kind of looks like the second alpha dog, I guess. Curry is the main scoring option, but KD is the second scoring option, obviously. I think it's going to stay that way. 14 points in 15 minutes for Cousins. Cousins went 5 for 11. He was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. I gotta say, I'm semi-impressed. His first points were emphatic. They were a big dunk, but his first possession as a Warrior, I don't know if anyone had seen it, but he got stuffed by Marcin Gortat. Not stuffed, I guess, but he got put the clamps on by Gortat, who, as you can see, Gortat's good at defense, but I expect more out of DeMarcus. He looked a little slow, and he didn't look like the same post scorer that he can be, the same tenacious rebounder. He had 6 rebounds, which is good. It's good. He only played 15 minutes, so 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists in 15 minutes. That's good. That's this is the word. The league should definitely be worried, but I think it's a little soon to say right now for everyone to hype this up as the end. I think they need a couple more games to get the chemistry going. That's the one thing. The assists show that there's good chemistry, and that's something that people should be scared about. Because when a team like that with 5 All-Stars, 2 of them came from different teams and weren't known as amazing teammates. I think AD liked Cousins. Russ back in the day liked KD. But to just plug in an all-star who had never been in a playoff series and put them with 4 championship players. I know people dispute KD's championship are deserved, but he still won them. That's kind of scary for the league that he can just plug in like that, and he's meshing so well. The Clippers scored 94 points. Tobias Harris lit it up early. Tobias Harris has been on a tear. I think he's been playing really well. He's a candidate for most improved player. Curry had a good game. He had 28 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I believe, had 24 points. How many assists? I think he had 5 assists. But at the end of the day, the team that was once first in the West has dropped down to 9th in the West and out of the playoff picture. If the playoffs started today, they'd be out. But that's really early. It's January. You gotta say, DeMarcus Cousins on the Warriors, it's not as bad as people thought it would be, I think, but it's definitely still scary. I think the league should be worried.